representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Today, we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Dylan Laube on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's third overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
Right, here we go, front. Hey, what's that?
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Hey, what's that?
From the gun, it's May. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Ross St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So first down from the 41.
First down.
Right, here we go, front.
1st and 10.
Going play action, May. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for them when you're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line.
Aw, come on.
And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done.
All right, at the 1.
As deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by the 4th-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. Also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week. Well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go put a score on the board.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. He's played me behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw.
It's loose. Live ball inside the end zone.
Touchdown.
And the defender's on it. This is a touchdown. The Raiders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. As soon as that football hit the ground, Brock, we were just waiting to see, would it be 2, would it be 6? Who's going to get on it? It all came down to who jumped on it first.
Yeah, and in that mad race to the football, Kate, it was 6 points that won out. They were alert as soon as they hit it and forced that ball out, quick to get on it before anybody on offense could try to salvage things and limit that significant damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Dallas Flowers now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Here they go, getting set for
3rd and 4.
On the gun is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
And the 49ers first down.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Play action now. Purdy completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They start out with a 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That is batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line. Thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
It's a screen play to Genty. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
May now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. That's a Vegas first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action. Here's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Giving this to Genty. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. May now dumps it off to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
May now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Malik Mustafa on the coverage.
Back to the air. It's May. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. This is Genty. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's May. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
49ers, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers are ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Purdy on 1st down. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And this is brought to a stop at say the 34-yard line there. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout.
First down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Dump off caught by his back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Purdy to throw.
Nice.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a two-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Well, the starters likely checked out for the final time. Time now for guys to make their case for roster spots as our second half is underway. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the drive starts out
Nice.
small. Just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's the backup. First throw. They'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. Raiders defense goes in the dime for third down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Catch made over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Robinson in motion right. The give here on 2nd. Robinson a first down and more. And he's all the way down to the 36. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Another
line.
carry for Robinson. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Defenders
Nice.
forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Chosen incomplete. Eric Stokes on the coverage.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's complete right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play.
10 yards.
And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, San Francisco.
Here's Robinson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
First and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Raiders close it.
Nice.
Down he goes. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here.
All right.
Again, and he goes down again. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, target.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
This offense is now left for some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here we go.
They go play action. It's O'Connell. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Mostert. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
Working out of the gun. It's O'Connell.
33-yard line.
Cut out left. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Give on 3rd to Mostert. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you
1st
need.
and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's O'Connell. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
1st down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
43-yard line.
Going right back to Mostert. And he's down to almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 32. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Raiders.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go again with Mostert. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play action, O'Connell. He's got a man left. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. All Here we go, second down. Now it's Mostert. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
O'Connell now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left tackle.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that break. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it, with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. It is Cup, left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now it's Jones out the play action. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Running back sent in motion. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up.
Oh, it's terrible.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
A gain of...
The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.